All right, everybody, welcome to Late Night Gun Chat. Sorry, it's a little bit less formal tonight. I don't have the big recording studio lights and stuff up. We're traveling tomorrow night. We're traveling tomorrow night, and I'm babysitting and cooking dinner at the same time, but I figured I'd get in a little late night chat while we're here. So anyway, you guys know how Late Night Gun Chat works. You guys ask questions, I answer them. That's pretty much how it is. So that's how Late Night Gun Chat works. And we're going to do this probably for about 15, 20 minutes. I might have to take a break for flipping the burgers and stuff like that. And I've got the kid with me, so that's how it's up. That's what's up right now. Trippy, what's up, man? Just so everybody knows, I do have a link now for you to get discounts at Aero Precision. So if you need anything from Aero Precision, please hit me up on Instagram. I don't know where I can post those links yet. I don't really have a website yet. I can't post them on YouTube. But hit me up on Instagram and I'll share it with you. So if you need Aero Precision stuff, I'm also getting a holster company and a few other affiliate links. So we'll have to go check that out. So 67 Rebel at SST AMC. Good to see you. Sorry about my 1 year old, almost 1 year old. He'll be 1 year old. 1 year old. He's 363 days. My wife's looking at me. If I say 1 year old, she's gonna correct me with her eyes and her glare. At least she has pretty eyes, right? Anyway, so I can't say 1 year old. So sorry, he's in there. Let's see. Cadillac J, Echoes Reloading Chamber. Oh, Echoes. I was gonna send you a link. I got it pulled up. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, come on, paste. Hold on. There we go. I just emailed you a link if you want to join in, Echoes. So anyway, what do y'all think about a mixed load of double aught bucks and slugs for bear? Nope, just slugs. Just slugs. You want the deep penetration. Good evening, Mr. Morgan, Leonard. 407 for rent. What's up? I asked before, when I am on the YouTube homepage, I see post listed from you. Where did you do the post? When I'm on the YouTube homepage, see post listed from you. Where did you do that? The post. They're on the community page. So if you need to go look at them, they're on the community page. What's up, brownies? Finally free for the night because I'm doing it on Monday night instead. Yep. Hello, everyone. AR Gun 1776. I love the name there. It's cool. Star, how you doing? It's good to see everybody here. Dylan Lattimore. I'd only trust double aught buck within 10 yards. Even then, I wouldn't want to. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. So anyway. All right. Western New York in the house. There you go. Get all that lake effect snow and have more snow than we do in the winter. Alaska one anding. Nice to see you. So, yeah. So right now we've got 3 discount codes. Well, you have to have a link for Aero Precision. But we're working on more. Thanks to Scott over at Gorillas and Guns channel. Go check him out. He helped me up with some a place to do some links, and I'll be able to sell stuff instead of getting YouTube advertising, since YouTube took their money away and demonetized me. So if y'all hadn't heard about that, definitely need the support on Patreon. It's just patreon.com/Alaskan Ballistics. So, okay, Echo told me about you. Okay, good. Yeah, he's supposed to be in here. So we'll see if he gets on here. Anyway, so gun questions. We had one about my 1 year old loves running around the house making noise. So we had one about the double aught buck already. So any other questions y'all want to talk about? Anything you want to talk about? Make sure you get your comments in on the comment period. All right. Thanks. Found it. Okay. Good. Cool. So make sure you do that. Keep sharing the videos, even though I'm not getting paid for them. Just keep sharing. Hopefully we can make enough money with the affiliate links to make up for what YouTube's stealing, because they're still showing ads on my video, even though they said it's not advertisement worthy. Yeah. So They are stealing. I'm going to call them out on it. So there is that. Anyway, check that out there. So anyway, I figured I'd just get on here. We'd do a little chat. So yeah, 4570 or 12 gauge slugs for grizzly. And you got to waterproof your slugs too. Yeah, most slugs are not actually waterproof. There's too much that can go in the front of the slug to do that. So cool. No problem, Echoes. Sounds good. All right. So anyway, not going to be a lot of new gun purchases right now with the channel not being monetized anymore. But still hoping we can pull in enough money to do the videos. Right now, it's, do we have enough money to, I was getting basically enough money to pay my mortgage and pay down my credit card. So now I'm going to have to slow on the credit cards and pay the mortgage for my salary job. So only for black bear, yeah, even iffy then on a big black bear. So yeah. So I'm what I want to do is get a 22-250 24-inch barrel and see if we can load some M855 ball rounds into it, the SS-109 projectile, and see if we can get them going like 3750 and see what kind of armor they'll penetrate that way. So yeah. So there's a stay on the order until the Ninth Circuit hears it, or 30 days, one of the two. So yeah, there's a stay on the order. So there is that. Definitely not good, but we all knew it was going to happen. I mean, it is what it is. So hopefully they rule it unconstitutional, and then California appeals to the Supreme Court. So delay on California gun ban till case is settled. Yeah, 22-250 sounds cool. Yeah, I'd like to load those up, and I'd like to load the Barnes Tip TSX up in that for that. Do you think a double barrel is valuable for bear country? If you got open chokes with slugs, hard cast slugs in it, yeah. I mean, you only got 2 shots. If it's what you got, it's what you got. I mean, you're lucky to get both those shots up most of the time anyway. So there you go. So anyway, let's see. If you haven't seen the video clips, I've loaded the 100 grain GMX 270. So that's going to be fun. It's a well-constructed bullet for big game, but in a 100 grain. So it's meant for the 6.8 SPC2, obviously. And then I've got the 140 grain SSTs loaded up in 6.5 Creedmoor. So we'll see how those do. All right. Double 4570, yeah. So for medium to large game, what would be your personally 2 caliber cartridge choice for here in Alaska? I personally like the 270 for medium and the 338 for big stuff. I like my 7mm Magnum for medium, or my 6.5 by 284 Norma, and I like 338. I really like the 375 Ruger better. I would like the same at 338, but there's a lot better in there. 270 is a great cartridge. Mine just doesn't shoot it. It's a Tika T3X, and it just doesn't shoot. Occasionally you get a good group here or there, but it's not that. Yeah, it is 2 rapid shots, but a pump action or a semi-auto with 3 rapid shots or 5 rapid shots is better. 270 is a great cartridge. The 2 I've owned I've owned 3. One of them I didn't really. It was a giveaway gun. So 220 for medium and 375 Ruger for heavy. That'll do it. Yeah. So I like 375 Ruger better than 338 Win Mag. I just haven't sold mine yet, my 338 Win Mag, to get a 375 Ruger because I can't find a 375 Ruger on the shelf. So is what it is at the moment. So Anyway, we got our garden planted this weekend. I'm going to do a video on that. And, one of the things people don't think about is, I'm buying all this guns and ammo for the Civil War, but you need food. And you need food independence. So that's that. I feel less recoil from 375 Ruger than 375 Magnum. And I feel less recoil from 375 Ruger than I do 338 Win Mag. Hey, you're being loud, dude. Can you say hi to everybody? So, anyway. Yep. So, looks like Echo's brownies for my fat. Put your chat in there. So, he's going to come on in a second. Model 70 was good back in the old days. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Can you say hi to everybody? Say hi. Hi. All right. So, anyway, it'll be 1 and 2 days. We're celebrating. He likes his rubber duckies, so we're having a rubber ducky party. So, likes that. He's got this penguin here, and when the little air hole is in the mouth, so you can just blow it. And he just loves it. It makes him smile. So, anyway, enough about the kids. Hey, go play. Go play quietly. Yeah, right. So that's that. I can agree. 375 just makes sense for Alaska. Would you consider 30-06 a good caliber, caribou and sheep caliber? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with it. Wouldn't be my first choice for sheep. I'd rather have something a little smaller with a higher ballistic coefficient, like 6.5 PRC or 284 Norma or something like that. 6.5. But yeah. Just so happy Father's Day. Yeah, I had a great Father's Day. I got like a 3-hour nap. 338 Lapua for long range. Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. All right. So, again, just looking for questions from the audience. So, anything you guys want to talk about? 270 is great for sheep. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, 30-06 is used on almost everything in Africa except the big elephants or the big Cape Buffalo or something. And even then, it's been used successfully. So, yo, what up, Gun Nation? What's up, Mr. FNH. How you doing? All right. Chuckin is here. Howdy. Chuckin's a good channel. Got those woodchucks. All right, we got Echo's reloading chamber.
Howdy, sir. How you doing?
Good. Yourself?
Pretty good.
Right.
How's Alaska going?
Good. It's, fairly warm day, 63 degrees and a breeze, I was sweating up a storm,
I'm in Southwest Florida.
So, yeah, you had a 100-degree day there today, didn't you?
No, 82 degrees with relatively moderate humidity. It's kind of surprising this time of the year. Usually we're well into the 90s.
Oh, yeah. That's for sure. All right. So we're just taking people's questions. So Kine or King Mitlead, hope I'm saying your name right, is asking, is 5.7 good enough for bear? My answer is no. I mean, obviously, if you ear hold the thing or shoot it through the mouth with a full metal jacket, yeah, it's going to kill it. But should it be what you carry? No, it should not. So.
Yeah, I would definitely agree on that. That's just not got enough oomph to it to when you're talking bear country where he's from, you're talking about bears that exceed 600 pounds. You need to have something that's 10 millimeter at the least, 41 Magnum, 44 Magnum, something like that.
Absolutely. And even then, those are backups to your long gun.
Yeah. Maybe a shotgun with a slug or maybe like a 338 Lapua or I mean, even a 30-06 if you put a well-placed shot with it, but yeah. That's still.
I know somebody who carries a 7600 pump action 30-06 for bear protection.
Yeah.
It's got more kinetic energy than your 44 Magnum, and you have a bullet that holds together. You're going to get the penetration you need. So. Oh man, they said it was 114 in Phoenix. Just horrible, man.
Oh,
One gun caliber for Alaska. What would be your pick for all Alaska's big game? I have to go with 300 Win Mag or 338 Win Mag or three. I would probably get 300 PRC these days because you can stabilize the bigger bullets for longer range on caribou a little bit better. But yeah, basically that's basically it. So yeah, what do you think would be your one caliber for everything?
300 Win Mag, just because I've loaded it and I know a little bit about it. The PRC I've never loaded. I've never shot one. So, because in Florida, we don't shoot long range. Most of the time when I was growing up, we hunted with 12 gauge shotguns because you're in double canopy and you're close in, 100 yards is a long shot.
Absolutely. Yeah. And 300 Win Mag is the most popular caliber here by far. Yeah. Right? So, 44 degrees down here, 115. Oh, wow. There we go. What's your favorite gun? Oh, gosh, you had to put me on the spot. Right now, it's my Bergara HMR 65 Creedmoor. And a real close, like almost tied second would be my Savage 111 6.5 by 284 Norma. They're the most accurate guns I have. Accurate rifles are interesting, and those are the most accurate rifles I have. So those are my favorite guns. All right. So what's your favorite gun there?
It would just have to be my 308. I got a Ruger precision rifle and 308, and I'm a diehard 308 guy. In the lower 48, 308 pretty much can take anything down here. Mm-hmm. If I was doing RAM or something like that, I probably would go with a 270 or something that's a little bit flatter at longer trajectories.
Right.
But this 308's pretty good out to just shy of 1,000 yards.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I've shot a 308 at 1,000 yards and, at least hit the paper. And, the 308 I had at 700 yards did a 5.5 inch group. So I wish I still had the thing, but got sold when I needed some money. So you guys know how it is. JH586, good to see you, man. All right.
Hey, Jamie.
Yep, Jamie's doing good there. Hey, what's up, Clover? How you doing, man?
Clover Tack.
Yep. Good guy. Make sure you go subscribe to Clover Tack, guys. We need to get him up over 10,000 subscribers. So there's that. All right. So we're not going to stay that long tonight. We're probably going to be just about 30 minutes. But ever heard of 270 max bonded hunting rounds before? I found a box in my collection. A buddy traded some for 9mm. Says it's for deer and antelope. Max bonded and it's for deer and antelope. I don't know. I'd love to see a video on it. Let me know when you get a video on there. All right. 308 loaded with 165 grain partition is my go-to for lower 48. Yeah, there's nothing in the lower 48 you can't take with that, including a big brown bear in Montana or something like that. It'll do the job. It wouldn't be my first choice, but it would do the job. So that's that.
As long as you have a bullet that is going to not come apart on you. You're not going to do that with a Sierra Game King or something like that. You're going to need like a Barnes TTSX or something like that with the solid copper.
Exactly. Agreed. Good luck getting powder appropriate for the 300 PRC as well. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, you're right about that. So, especially up here. Powders for magnums are the first thing hit. All right. What do you do for a day job? I'm a school teacher and football coach. So.
You do high school football?
I do high school football. I'm an elementary school PE teacher. So.
Oh, that's cool, man. Congratulations. Yeah. That's a really rewarding career.
Yeah, it is. I like it. It's getting a little too liberal, though. A little too woke. So
yeah, I've heard that recently in the teaching careers of a few other gun guys that are on YouTube.
Oh yeah, What is your recommended load for a Glock 29 for self-defense used in a city setting? 155 grain or 135 grain Underwood jacketed hollow points. The 155 grain is an XTP. The 135 is a Nosler, I believe. The 135 will rip apart a little bit more. I'd go with 155 XTPs. But yeah, that would be my recommendation in a city setting. You could also do something like critical duty does well as well. You know, they're not as good in short barrels, but one of the XTPs. That's the way I would do it.
Yeah, when you get up in the grain weight with the 10 millimeter in the city, you start getting high penetration where you're going to go through a body and keep going, and you are responsible for every bullet that leaves that barrel, and you got to make sure that it stops where you need it to.
Yeah. And while that's absolutely true, there has never been a criminal case where someone was prosecuted for a bullet going through somebody and hitting another person. So just so everybody knows, you'd rather go over penetration, slightly over penetration than under penetration. And to be honest with you, I'd take a look at the Underwood Extreme Defenders as well. The 115 grain that's going so fast. I got a video on it. I got a Glock 29 versus 20 versus 40 video with the Underwood Extreme Defenders. So, I'd look at those as well. They might over penetrate, but they're going to do a lot of damage. So,
with that super lightweight, is just giving you extreme high velocity.
Yeah. Leonard, I've gone moose hunting a bunch. I just never gotten anything. So now that I have a 4-wheeler, I might actually try. Where I'm going caribou hunting this year, I can also moose hunt in the same area at the same time. So I'm bringing the 6.5 by 284 Norma or the 7mm rim mag, and I'll take either one of them. No, it's pretty much Barnes bullets up here. Berkers have a tendency to rip apart. In theory, like I know some people say they don't, and some people say they do. So I get half and half. So, that's that. Cool. Yeah. Okay. CloverTac. Brownies put your link in here, so make sure you go subscribe to CloverTac. There we are. And Brownies already put your link in there, Echo. So.
Thank you.
All I know is the side with guns is winning the Civil War. Yeah, hopefully. All right. Do moose harm more people than bear? I'd say it's about even. But they're more temperamental than bear. You could see one right there and pass it by, and it just leave you alone 15 times out of 16 times. So that 16th time, it's going to stomp you to death. You know.
Plus, there's like a natural fear of a bear, whereas moose, for some reason, people think that an animal that weighs like that is some like little cuddly thing, and sometimes they're not.
Yeah, if they've got a calf around, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep, I carry Extreme Defenders in my G33. Yeah, that's a good load right there. So. All right, I'm not a knife guy. I just grab whatever cheap Kershaw or something, Smith & Wesson knife that's on the shelf because I know I'm going to lose them. That's the way I do knives. All right, so if you like Benchmade Grtillion, good for you. Echo, do you have a good EDC folder or fixed blade? What do you do? What's your go-to?
Spyderco. Cool. But,
yeah.
I mean, it's either a Spyderco or like a Kershaw, because if I'm using stuff to cut open boxes and stuff like that, I don't want to. I always damage blades so easily because I'm just clumsy with it, with bladed weapons, and I always end up, tearing stuff up. So if I'm, using it for just everyday household stuff, I use a cheaper one, like a Kershaw, like a $30 knife that I don't feel bad if I destroy something on it.
Yep. So you can carry them on with the airplane. You can check them in your check luggage. If you've got a crap ton of them, I believe you can take the ferry as long as the ferry is not stopping in Canada. So there's a ferry from Washington that you can drive your car on and everything. And then you just they leave it alone until you get off the ferry and drive your car off. You can also have them FFL transferred from FFL to FFL. That's probably the best way to do it. It's probably the cheapest way to do it. But it is what it is. So the shipping up here is not cheap. I know for me to ship those 2 long guns I gave away last summer on the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, it cost me $120 in shipping or something like that. So yeah, I'm a huge Nosler fan when it comes to game bullets. Yeah, I like Noslers. I like the long range Accubon, and I like the partition. I don't like any other Nosler bullet for hunting. So yeah, is 10 millimeter popular up there? Absolutely. Yeah, what were you gonna say, Echo? Go ahead.
I've mailed my rifle back from Colorado to my house, but I had my return address on it in my name. You know, I was the one shipping it, and I checked with the local FFL, and the guy said that is totally legal. If I'm sending it back to my house, I brought it here because what happened was I ended up having to drive somewhere where the firearm was not legal. So I wanted to get it back to my house, and my wife was at the house. So I sent it back to my address, but the FFL told me it was legal, but I'm not sure. You want to check.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to give anybody bad information and get them in trouble. So you check. You know, I'm not an attorney. I don't play one in a soap opera either. So
right. There you go. Is 10 millimeter popular up there? It's probably the most popular handgun for backup in the woods right now in Alaska. Yes, even over 44 mag, because most people who are used to 9 millimeters and stuff can shoot a 10 millimeter way better than they can shoot a 44 mag. So now Michael Kaler here brings a big point. If you count traffic accidents, moose kill a whole lot more people. So yeah, that's a good point. And there's a lot of them. Your thoughts on hammer bullets? Haven't used them. If somebody would like to ship me some, I'll do a video, but I can't really afford them right now since YouTube did the demonetization thing. So that's that. 21 feet per second, 2,100 feet per second out of the muzzle. Oh, on the G33 with those Extreme Defenders. Yeah, they're fast. And they're solid copper too. So there we go. 1 centimeter at smash time. Yeah, 1 centimeter is popular up here. Talking about his blade there. Let's see. 6.5 Norma is a great round. Would you ever consider a 300 Norma mag? Yeah, I would. But it has to have a 338 bolt base. It's a little faster than 300. Okay, there you go. It's legal in America. At least most of America ship a gun without an FFL. There you go. Hey, American Ammo and Firearms. What's up, man? How you doing? All right. There you go. Here in the bush, we don't have such a luxury of premium ammunition. Best we got is Remington Core-Lokt, Federal Ammo, and Killing Fusion, or Winchester ammo. What would be your option? Well, whatever shoots best out of your gun would be the option. But I would do out of all those, I would do Federal Fusion. So, yeah, not even close. Way better bullet than the other two. I've got 2 videos on the Federal Fusion, the 7mm weight versus 6.5 Creedmoor, both the 140 grain Fusion, and then I've got a 243 video on the Fusion, and I would use the 243 or the 6.5 or 7mm weight within 200 yards with Fusion and take any game animal in Alaska. That's what I would do, definitely. So
now the Fusion bullet, is there anything special about it?
It's just a bonded soft point, non-exposed soft point. So the lead in the front is soft and it's got a little hollow point, but there's no deep cavity like a hollow point, and it's just just a soft point. So, all right, what's up? Howdy, Alaskan. There we go. What's the difference between the Norma mag and the Win mag? If I'm not mistaken, right, the Norma mag gets about 100, 150 feet per second more. It's built on a different case. I don't know all the details of it. Do you know all the details of it, Echo?
No, I don't. I'm not familiar with too many of the Norma cartridges. Like most of those are big boy cartridges, and I specialize in a lot of stuff for the Eugene Stoner, like rifle systems. Basically 458 SOCOM, your 450 Bushmaster, that kind of stuff. The big center fire bolt action rifle cartridges, I'm not real familiar with, like other than 300 Win Mag, 300 Winchester short mag, and what is it? 6.5 by, is it 45 Swede?
55.
55 Swede.
Yeah.
I've loaded that for a buddy of mine who shoots one of those.
There we go. 3030 or 32 special videos, please. I still got to find a 3030 to borrow. It's not that popular up here. People have them, but it's just not popular up here. Why would you get a lever action 3030 when you can have big brown bear country have a 4570 in a lever action? So find me locally at Point Blank has 10 millimeter Buffalo hardcast HRC ammo. Okay, good. The hardcast for Buffalo bore, make sure it feeds. Make sure you get a fully supported chamber and stuff like that. You don't want to shoot it straight through a Glock barrel. It wouldn't be bad, but so 200 grain plus, but the chronograph says 1,700 feet per second. What caliber are you talking about there? So I can only get 1375 to 1390 out of a 9-inch barrel and 10 millimeter. I thought we were talking about 10 millimeter.
That sounds very high. Maybe the chronograph isn't reading right.
Oh, 3030. Maybe he was talking 3030.
Oh, yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, that'd be kind of low in 3030. Well, it'll be mid range. Or
maybe like a 180 grain bullet.
Well, he's saying 200 there, so.
Oh, 200.
Made it up here. Can't afford to hunt this year. $910 out of pocket for an out-of-state license and a tag for caribou. Yeah, that's about what it's going to cost. Yeah, and they went up apparently. So yeah, once you live here, you have to wait a year before you can buy a resident tag unless you're military. So unless you're active duty stationed military. So just ordered a Vortex Diamondback. I went with it because of my budget. Do you think it's an okay optic? No, I have one and it's not very good. It doesn't track well. So no. I mean, you'd been better off finding a Leupold American Marksman or a Nikon, an older Nikon. Not the cheapest Nikon, but something in
like
your
the
budget.
Monarch.
Yeah, the Monarch, which you can get now cheap if you can still find them. Blackhound Optics, I have a discount code with them, Alaskan. They're a lot better than Vortex. If you pay for Vortex's premium stuff, it's all right. But when I worked behind the customer service counter at Cabela's, we took in more Vortex scopes and binoculars on return than we took in Cabela's brand stuff. And the Cabela's brand stuff is cheap. So, all right, Gabe and Neil can answer the question here. The 300 Norma can shoot a 215 Burger over 3,000 feet per second, no problem. 300 Norma is a shortened 338 Lapua cartridge, trimmed down to do 300 Win Mag length actions. There you go. So, 10 millimeter, 200 grain, and 1,700 feet per second. You must be shooting it from a 16-inch barrel. So, yeah, I'm thinking your chronograph misprinted it. Yep. Yep. Oh.
Sometimes if you have too much, if you're using a chrono that has the light catching diodes on the top of it, if you're in too much light or not enough, it will give you crazy numbers like that.
Absolutely. I've had that happen. So, yeah, not a big fan of the budget Vortex stuff here either. There we go. There you go. So, yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, no problem. So, anyway, guys, yeah, and if you have a lot of flames coming out of the gun, that'll throw your chronograph off too, because it'll actually catch some particle of the flame. So, anyway, guys, we're going to cut it short tonight. Just a quick chat. I couldn't check tomorrow, so make sure you go check out Echo's Reloading channel, and make sure you go check him out. and we're gonna hopefully get him to 1,000 subscribers. So go check him out. Thoughts on a budget Nikon scope for beginners? Yeah, their ProTaff 5 is good, or ProTaff 7. Yeah, there you go. So we're gonna get out of here. Echo, you want to talk about what's coming up on your channel?
I'm gonna be doing some shooting of the 22 TCM and running that in my Glock 19, and I'll be going day after tomorrow to the range to do that. So check that out when it comes out. I'll be releasing a video on that.
Yeah. Talking about light conditions, why not lab radar and stuff? I thought he was saying Labrador there, but lab radar. Because I've been told by a couple of people that in the owner's manual for the lab radar, that's $600. That since YouTube's not paying me anymore, not monetizing the channel, I can't afford $600. And guess what? It won't read anything beneath 20 degrees, and I do half my videos beneath 20 degrees. So, yeah. So
yeah,
we don't use it. So if we could use it, we would. All right, if we could afford it, but we can't afford it with the demonetization that YouTube is playing, and they're playing their games, and is what it is. So, guys, we got my fishing trip to Seward coming up on the channel. We've got Glock versus Smith & Wesson coming up on the channel in the next few weeks. You guys know I put out one video a week on Wednesday, so y'all let me know anything else you want to see. Patreon link. I need the support on Patreon because YouTube demonetized. If you want to keep seeing the videos, I got to have a revenue stream because it's we on a strict budget since we bought a house here, and I can't do it out of my own pocket like I used to. So there you go. All right, darn it, I live in Iceland. There you go. So you probably can't use the lab radar either. All right, God bless. Take care. We will see you at the range.